Hi, it's me, Ingrid the INFP, and I wanted to talk about my favorite YouTube channels. So that's why I'm in my room. I have my computer with me, so that I can remember all of the MBTI people that I've subscribed to. Um, I'm including several different types of YouTubers, um, and we start with the honorable and um, original MBTI channel, NF Geeks with Dr. Mike. They haven't updated in like 10 years, so I don't know if they ever will update, but I miss them, and they were the best talking about NFs and all the NF stuff. I felt that it was wrong to like do a video about this and not mention him, um, because NF Geeks is really what got me into MBTI. So if people don't know who NF Geeks is anymore, um, I recommend to check him out. It's NF Geeks, uh, and he's an ENFP, and he has an ISTJ sun. And then let's go to next one, which is Love Who. Love Who is an INTP, and he's the INTP. I think that he's the non-INFP type who understands INFPs best. Um, he really understands the whole searching and the whole exploring part of INFPs. Instead of talking only about their flaws, which a lot of other MBTI channels do. So I like that he likes us as INFPs and he doesn't try to change us. He does pretty insightful short videos, but also longer videos, and talks about every single type. He has a really good understanding of the theory, and I admire that about him. He's also pretty funny because he's an INTP, and I find him kind of cute. So that's about Love Who. So shout out to these channels. Next is, well, we can't forget Frank James, the iconic Frank James. Um, I mean, he's the biggest channel concerning MBTI on YouTube, and he does both funny videos but also theoretical videos. And I like laugh a lot when I watch them. I like his comedy sketches, even those that aren't MBTI related, because he does things that aren't MBTI related. Um, I like how creative he is, and also how he can actually rap. Like it's really weird, but I love to see it. Um, and he really is the big name. So, um, yeah, and I love him. So that's about him. He's an INFJ. There's the running gag that he's an ISTJ, but that is not true. He's just a very extroverted kind of INFJ. I watched him before he was cool. Back when he was in his bedroom with long hair and guitars and stuff. He's come a long way since then, and I love to see that. I love to see the growth. Um, let's go to the next one. Let's go to an INFP channel. I like INFP Older Insights. She's an older INFP, and it's great to see how INFPs can manage in the world and become an older version of an INFP. And it's great to see how she's matured as an INFP, and she has some really good, elderly advice, which I love. And she also is unapologetically INFP. Um, she really stands up for us, and I really like that about her. I like her jokes about her socks, because she always wears different kinds of socks that are fuzzy and cozy, which I really relate to. So that's for INFP Older Insights. And next one would be Renaud Contini. He's French INFJ, and he talks about philosophy, and he goes a little bit more into like the philosophical idea of type and typology, and he's really analytical, and I love that about him. A lot of INFJ channels are difficult for me to follow because they are so detailed and complex, but his is great. Um, I always learn something new when I watch his videos, so I love that. Um, Also, I love his sense of humor because he's so deadpan when he says stuff, and then it's like uh, he has a surprising sense of humor, and uh, I like that about all these channels. So, congrats and kudos to Bruno Contini. Um, Also, great to see a French person in the MBTI community, um, like me. Let's see, who else? Shout out to Dulles, who's also an older INFP, but a male INFP, which is kind of rare. Though I would say that most INFP channels that I see are actually male, which, well, is a little bit unusual. I think that they're less representative of the INFP community because INFPs are mostly female. Um, but to see an older male INFP who really understands the INFP consciousness really well, it's almost like they can like see what my whole life has been. I really enjoyed his video about INFP childhood, also about how INFPs don't make uh, like have a hard time with SE and making decisions, and also his explanation of any. He's also now said that he's a fan of this channel, so I'm really flattered. But so congrats! I I love Dulles' videos, so go and check him out. Dulles is Dulles, like the airport. Um, and let's see, dueling personalities. This guy used to have another name, which I forget on YouTube, but he's always been an INFJ and really good at music. So he plays the piano and has made songs about all of the personality types. And he really understands INFPs and loves INFPs, so that's always a plus. He's also really warm, and like I feel like I want to be his friend because he kind of has like this older sibling energy, and I like how he dresses. I he seems like a talented and warm and wonderful guy, um, and so he does do some sketches now, and they're also pretty funny. So that's what I had to say. I cannot think of any more. Um, Dear Kristen gets a special shout out. I think that she's ESFP. She does the comedy sketches like Frank James does, but in another way. Um, she really like puts on the character of each MBTI type really well. So it seems like it's not the same person doing all the different types. So I really do love her perception of each of the types. It really makes me laugh. Um, Also, doing a shout out to Andy the individual, who's an INFP male. He's really chill, and I like that about him. He does reactions to other MBTI videos, which are really funny. Um, and I don't know. I wish I knew him in real life. He seems like such a um, mellow guy. So I like Andy the individual. well, that's about it. I had to check that I'd included everybody. And I'm going to put all of the names of the channels in the description, so that people can find it easier than just me saying it, because I don't really know how to put stuff on the screen just yet. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you have any other recommendations of channels. Um, and if you want to recommend your own channel. Have a great day. Bye.